Alright, 7 in the morning. The weather is already raining. It says we've got a 60% chance of rain that's going to become 90% chance of rain within the hour. All I can do is head out and see how I get on. If it becomes really miserable, then obviously I'm not going to stick it out for the sake of sticking it out. But we'll just see. If it's rain that's manageable, and it's just kind of this light, consistent rain, no problem. If it's anything like yesterday, whereas it was that kind of hard and really unpleasant rain, then I'll just have to weigh up my options. Anyway, let's get out there. One of the main things I'm trying to do is to avoid puddles, because the last thing I want is soaking wet feet unintentionally. So yeah, we're resisting the urge to be a child again and jump in every puddle, and trying to keep my feet dry. The sheep are out. We're both going through it today. Pretty wet already. Pretty wet, and thankfully people have resisted the urge to drive through puddles and soak me, so that's brilliant. About 2k in at the moment. Just taking it easy, running slow. Just approaching 5k. I'm actually going to spin it, run back to get 10k because the rain is coming down pretty hard now. I'm probably going to call it a 10k, to be honest with you. It's under a bus shelter. You see the rain pouring off of here. I'm absolutely soaked. This here is not a waterproof jacket, it's just windproof. My mistake, picked up the wrong one, so getting pretty soaked. Taking the AirPods out, I'm not sure how they respond in the wet weather. Anyway, let's get this 2k done. Shame to finish on 10k, but the conditions are just pretty wet. Well, that was a really interesting run. It's a real shame actually, because my legs were feeling good. I felt like I could have kept going. The issue was just the conditions. It was starting to really come down pretty hard. And I'm totally soaked. Everything I was wearing is completely soaked. So I need to just sort out more appropriate gear, especially for my kind of top half. I'm not so worried about shorts and socks and things getting wet. It's no big deal, really. But yes, I need to have a look into that today, because I'm just double checking that the other jacket that I have is also, I think, windproof. So I need to get a lightweight waterproof jacket. Any recommendations, please do let me know. I'll put the stats up in a minute for how my run went. In fact, I put it over this video so you can watch it whilst I'm talking. Basically, I started off a nice, calm, easy pace. It felt good to me. I wasn't having any difficulty at all. Nice and comfortable. I think I averaged 5:47 per kilometre over the 10k. Start off around the 6. I started to dip down to about the 5:45 range. What's really interesting is I actually got 3 personal records for the last, I think, kilometre and a half, all on uphills. So that felt good to see. That obviously I was trying to run home to get out of the rain. I didn't want to get soaked anymore. But then equally, at the end of a run like that, I still had enough in me to push on and to get some personal records running uphill instead of just running on the flat. So that's a really reassuring boost. I like to learn something new every time I go out for a run, and today it's nice to learn that I can comfortably complete a 10k. That's nice to have in the bank. 10k's, they're comfortable. If it comes to a point where I can enter a 10k and run it, I won't feel too overwhelmed by that idea. I know I'll be able to run it, should be able to run it comfortably within the hour. An hour is sort of like, I would call a light training attempt. Anything quicker than that then comes into the realms of more sort of speed work and things like that, which I know I need to put a little bit of time into. In case you watched yesterday's video, I did mention that along the route there was a tree that was down the road, and would it still be there? It was still there, but I put it down to the fact that it'd been really windy the night before. It wasn't that at all. Around the tree were loads of fragments of car pieces, basically, so I can only ascertain from that somebody came off the road into a tree, so I hope they're okay. But the tree is still down. That does cause an issue, because it comes out into there's 2 lanes of traffic, and basically it comes out halfway into one of the lanes, so it means that for me to run out, I'm actually running more or less down the middle of the road, and for any other cars they've got to take obviously avoiding action in order to not drive into the tree. On top of that, it was really gloomy out there. I don't even know how good the video came out, to be honest. I won't know until I had a quick look at it on the computer. But yeah, hopefully the rain will die down. I think it's due to this week, and it'll give me a chance to get back out. It's not the run I wanted today, but I always take a positive away from it. I had a good run. enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm wet, but hey, you can dry off. I was just a little bit concerned that what I was wearing didn't really help with the fact that I did have my mobile phone on me, had my AirPods, which I took out. Again, any advice on that, much appreciated in terms of running when it's wet. Had my cap on, which also is not waterproof. So basically, summer gear is not appropriate for winter. I shall look into more appropriate gear today. You can probably hear the rain. It is very, very lively out there. Really lively. And it's only an hour or so after I've done my run. That's loud.